So this is how the result page, once docking is completed, the result page will look like this. You can see this is the compound we submitted as a ligand, and you can see the details here. No, this protein what we submitted, ID, and then the smile form we submitted, and then the box we defined, and now actually we changed it as 15 15 15, but the previous session I used 2020, so it is there as 2020. So these are the two references. If you want to publish this particular results, you can include it. Okay, this is what the result output you can see. Here you will see the table. So of this docking, this score is important. Okay, so if you get anything like above 5 or 4, it seems to be a good docking score. So now we got around -6, so it is considered to be as a good docking score, and it will give results. You can increase the number of results. See here, only it's 10 is displayed. You can increase the results availability here by changing this value, or you can keep as a 10. The best docking will be available as a first hit. See, before selecting the ligand, you didn't see any ligand in the protein. So once you select a particular ligand, you can see that the ligand is actually loaded, and then the interaction between the ligand and the amino acids are shown in the docked results from this SWISSDOCK server. If you want to know the amino acid of this amino acid, you can see this. If you select this, you can see here the top left corner. If I select this, see, it is showing as serine 258. If I select this, you can see lysine 236. If I select this, it is giving tyrosine 132. So this is what the binding site interaction. So now you can see tryptophan 110. So like this, we can identify the amino acids which are available in this binding sites and which are interacted with this particular ligand. So we can easily identify the binding site, and we can also use this structure for publication purpose. And then here there are so many options are available. So these options are indicating the available bonds. You can see this. If I click here, you can see the availability of one new bond here. So these type of interactions we can identify by clicking these options. So if I click hydrogen bonds, so now you can see a disappearance of hydrogen bonds. If I click this bond, you can see the appearance of hydrogen bonds. So this is how we can analyze the docked results for different ligands. So you can select different ligand positions. Okay, by selecting each option, you can see the change of structure here. So like this, you can identify combinations of ligands and availability of the amino acids. You can see through this particular docking results. So the best result is this is. So you can copy this particular table. You can copy this particular table and you can paste it in an Excel sheet. So after copying this, you can paste it in the table. Okay, so you can easily paste it. You can see now this is what you can paste the docked results into different tables. You can paste and you can change the appearance. So like this, you can save the docked results. Or if you want the docked PDB format of this docked structures, you can use this zip file. So if you click this zip file, the files will be downloaded. If I want to see this downloaded file, then we should use another software known as Chimera. If I want to analyze the downloaded docked structures. For example, here there is a test session downloaded zip file. I have already downloaded this zip file, and then I extracted the zip file here. You can see this. So this is the file I downloaded just now. So I will rename it as a new file, and then I will explain how I am doing it. So new. So you have to extract this file by using a extractor. So you can extract, unzip, you can unzip by using a pzip. You can extract in a smart folder. It is actually extracted as a new folder, you can see now. So this is the new folder will contain the result.doc4. So this is the file which contains the docked informations. What we see here now, the values. So these values and all, it's stored in this particular file, that is in the result doc file. And then our submitted receptor and ligands are available here. Okay. So now we are going to see this docked file by using software like Chimera. So for that we have to open Chimera. So we will open Chimera. So it is all freely available software, also freely available. Discovery Studio is also freely available. You can download this software. So by going to this tools option, there is a structure surface binding analysis. You can see auto dock, Vina, dock preparation, view dock. So view dock is the option which should be used for analyzing the results. You can see this, the folder from the downloads. We have to select the folder new. Okay. In that new is there is a ris.doc4. So you open this file and then you have to select. So we actually carried out this docking by using this SWISSDOCK. Actually this SWISSDOCK utilizing this doc4. Okay, so we have to select this doc4 option. So now you can see the table. What we see here, the same table you can see now, but lack of column can be increased by using this column show the member energy, then column show the TG energy value. So you can see this is the value we are getting here, 25, 10, 49, 19. You can see this 25, 10, 49, 19, and then you can see here minus 6, 1, 3, 4, 7. So this is what the same table what see here. You can also see the table through this particular Chimera. So if you want to see a complex structure, okay, so now you can see only the ligand. So if you change the ligand here, you can see the conformation of the ligand changes here. So this is what the binding site will change if you change the ligands. You can see now whatever, this is what the different docked poses of molecules. So the best docked pose is what this is. Okay, so if you want to know this docked pose along with the target, then you have to open the receptor molecule which is available in this tool, receptor PDB. So open it. Now you can see the docked complex, that is the ligand along with the protein. If you want to save this particular file in the complex format, then you should use this save PDB option, and then this you can see this is the models which are available in the complex docked results. So we need only this first option. Okay, so you select the first and using this control button in your keyboard and you select the receptor. Okay, only two components are selected. So the pose of interested ligand and then the receptor. Okay, then we should type complex. This is what the output we are going to get from this particular docked result. So now we have to save this particular complex in the new folder under the files folder. We are going to save now. I will click this save option. Now you can see the presence of complex file. See, just now it is created, the complex file. So if you want to know the binding interaction of this complex file. Then you should use this complex file by using this Discovery Studio. So now the complex is open. You can see now the file is open in the Discovery Studio. Now if I want to know the interaction between the ligand and the docking, so you can see now here the view interaction option you have to select. Receptor ligand interaction, we have to select this view interaction, and then there are two options here: define receptor, define ligand. You can see this complex 2 is considered as a receptor, so you can select this complex 2 and then click here. So now you can see this complex 2 is selected as a receptor, and then you select the ligand. Okay, so the ligand is selected. Now you click this ligand part. Now the ligand is selected, and now you check this ligand interaction. See, now we will get the interaction of ligand with the protein. If you want to know the 2D structure, what are the different bonds which are available with the ligand, you can see this. So this is what the ligand which is interacted with the different amino acids in the binding packets. Okay, so this is how we can identify the amino acids which are available in the binding packet. If you want to know the name to be presented here, you will use this label, add labels like the amino acids. Okay, the attribute is name. You can select OK. Then you can see the amino acid is also displayed here. So where this particular alanine 79 is present, and where the glycine 314 is present, and how they are interacted, you can see now. Or if you want the protein chain, the receptor structure also, if you want, you can click this receptor button. If you want to know the interaction packets, you can see this. This is how the ligands and the molecules. So you can change the structures as per our wish by using this Discovery Studio. So this is how we can get the output of docking structures by using this Discovery Studio and binding packets. And you can also see here the type of interactions are listed here. What are the possible interaction between the ligand and the amino acids are displayed here. So this is how we can analyze the dockings results downloaded from the SWISSDOCK server. Same type of analysis we can carry it out from the results available from Autodoc, Vina, or PatchDoc server, or any server you can use it. You can analyze the results by using this Discovery Studio. If you use any docking tool, the results can be viewed through this Chimera tool. So this is how we can carry out docking and we can analyze the results.